stood behind the pulpit, voice steady and clear, then paused mid-sermon and said, "Something's wrong here." I watched him stumble, watched him fall, and suddenly the room felt far too small. No doctor came, no sirens wailed, just a sacred hush where breath had failed. His body still, no sign of life, and all we had was prayer and trust. I saw him fall, I saw him fade. I lifted my hands and began to pray. I didn't know what else to do, but I knew you were still breaking through. 9 minutes gone, but you weren't done. You moved when we called, and breath returned. He didn't run, but they carried him out, and I knew what mercy's all about. We cried your name with trembling hands, no rehearsed lines, no worship bands, just raw belief and holy fear, and faith that pierced the atmosphere. I watched his chest begin to rise like breath was borrowed from the skies. He came back slow, but he came back strong, and I knew you'd been there all along. I saw him fall, I saw him fade. I lifted my hands and began to pray. I didn't know what else to do, but I knew you were still breaking through. 9 minutes gone, but you weren't done. You moved when we called, and breath returned. He didn't run, but they carried him out, and I knew what mercy's all about. I'll never forget the weight of that day, the silence, the fear, the things we couldn't say. But you didn't need a perfect plea, you just needed hearts that still believed. And someday later he stood once more, returned to the pulpit, voice restored. He finished the sermon he left undone, proof that grace still overcomes. I saw him fall, I saw him fade. I lifted my hands and began to pray. I didn't know what else to do, but I knew you were still breaking through. 9 minutes gone, but you weren't done. You moved when we called, and breath returned. He didn't run, but they carried him out, and I knew what mercy's all about. You're not a memory, you're not a myth. You move in power, you still exist. When breath runs out and hope runs thin, you break the silence and walk back in. 9 minutes gone, eternity won. The grave retreated, the light outrun. So let the